Yesterday was Cool Tone. It was a Cool Tone shirt. It was my Purple Hope shirt. It was Cool Tone makeup. And I spoke about that. Today, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to go warm tone just to see what the difference looks like on me. Because why not? I don't have a lot of warm tone foundations. I have pretty much one, and it's in my makeup kit. So I can get that out if this isn't enough. But I have a little sample of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. This is shade 4.5, which is a light medium, so it's a little bit darker than what I usually go for. So I figure let's try that and see. So I'm picking it up with my makeup brush to make even coverage, right? So now it's all on there, and we're gonna start with stippling. Now remember, yesterday I used my puff. I haven't washed my puff yet, so I didn't want to switch that up. But now we can also see the difference between this and the puff, right? How the foundation goes on, if it goes on easier, smoother, better, more awesome, less awesome. So what I found, right, is whenever I go to get color match, because you know Sephora sometimes has the get extra points if you come in and get color match, so I got color match quite often. They're not usually the same. Now what I thought was interesting, and if I would have kept it, it would have worked, right? Ulta Beauty World, there were a couple places giving away foundations, right? Foundation samples for most of them. One of them gave full foundation, and they asked me, you know, like, what shade match are you? I'm usually light. I try to do light neutral or light cool. I stay away from warm. And one of them gave me a warm. Well, I had used it and, you know, just tried it on and I didn't like it, and so I got rid of it. But if I would have kept it, I could have used it here. But most of them see and agree. Now, I understand that a lot of the world wants to be warm and bronzy and glowy goddess and golden, and I don't. Ice Queen, thanks. So this is my most warm toned shirt that I found in my closet, because like I said, I don't keep a lot of them. I do have this one, and see how this red, it's not like a cranberry red, it's not a purple or a blue red, it's more of a, to me this is more of an orange red, but it's still not that orange. Like, that's why. Now I do I still have it? Yes, I have a bronzer. So I'm gonna do bronzer, because I told you yesterday I don't bronze. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer in Fair Pale. And I've tried it. I've given it a whole bunch of tries. See, maybe not a whole bunch, but enough tries. So we're gonna pick up the bronzer. Now, what does bronzer hit? It hits where the sun hits. So I don't bronzer a lot. So we're gonna see how this goes. So the sun would hit me there. Where else would the sun hit me? On my nose for sure. It would hit me up here. Not at the hairline. No, it hit me right there, but I can blend it towards the hairline. Maybe, who knows, maybe I will love this. And as a certified makeup artist, even though I don't do clients, I do like friends. I'll do client, you know, dog training clients. They'll ask sometimes. So I'll do those, but I don't do a bunch of clients. So I don't have a lot of experience doing other people. We're gonna do under eye. You know what? Just because I'm gonna use the same makeup by Mario as I used yesterday. The dogs are playing here, it's raining here. And I'm using the same brush as yesterday. So notice yesterday whenever I did it, it was a little bit darker. Whenever I put this on, now it's a little bit lighter. Kind of funny, huh? Now, granted, it was a different foundation and everything yesterday, but that matches pretty decent with my skin tone. You know, yeah, it looks warmer. Yeah, it looks a little off, and that's why. So if you're having a hard time finding a color match, that could be the reason why. Now I'm using concealer on my eyes. I didn't go in with the eyelid primer, eyeshadow primer, but there. We'll add a little bit. This is the Anastasia eye primer. I don't know where I got this in, but I'm liking it. It's doing a great job. Next up today, I'm doing the setting powder, and most of mine are pink. Well, I don't want to use pink. Remember, I'm going warm today. So I have the Hourglass Veil, and it's translucent. So we're getting some in the top of it. I got my brush. And then, no, I haven't put blush on. I haven't done my eyes yet. They're coming. Lips too. And I do have some warmer. Like I said, once I realize cool skin tone and that makeup plays a big part, I'm trying to eliminate my warmer shade. But remember whenever I said, you know, I am a certified makeup artist, and so I do like to do other people, and I understand that not everybody is going to have my same thoughts about makeup. But just letting you know, if you're wondering why, you know, this eyeshadow palette looks really weird on you, it might be because it's not your undertone. Blush, Makeup by Mario, Barely Blushing. So you can see, I like it. It is a neutralier. Like I said, I don't have a lot that's just for warm tones, but this should work. And usually a good rule of thumb when you're doing makeup is eyes, blush, lips, pick one to wow with. So if your eyes are really wow, your lips don't have to really wow and your cheeks don't have to really wow, because it could be too much. It could not be. Like, you do you, boo. But sometimes it is too much. So again, that's another little, if you're like, it looks weird. And I don't tan easily. I burn so quickly every time we go to the beach on a trip. I don't need sunscreen when I was a kid, and I'd end up looking like a lobster. I do want some red, so I'm gonna use this one. It's another Makeup by Mario, Pinch Me Pink. And I had looked up to see, one thing I love about the K-Beauty is it'll tell you where it falls. If it's light, if it's dark, if it's cool or warm or muted or vibrant or something like that. But they have it, so I usually go summer or winter because those are the two cool seasons. Okay, there we go. Next up is going to be eyes and lips.